Hello to Jennifer Carlson. It's Pat Hughes, radio announcer for the Chicago Cubs. I heard from Doug and Sarah Lynn, and this is all about you, Jennifer, and the holidays. So before I go any further, have a great holiday season, Jennifer Carlson, from me, Pat Hughes, and the Chicago Cubs baseball team, and from Doug and Sarah Lynn, the rest of your family, and all the other people that love you. Enjoy the day. And it goes on to say, this is a Christmas gift for my mom. She is a lifelong Cubs fan and always carried a radio so she could listen to games on WGN. Thank you kindly. That's very sweet. She would love to hear you tell a quick story about Ron Santo or anything to do with the Cubs in general. When I hear a story about Ron, I'm assuming Santo, because Ron Coomer and I have become a very popular team as well. That sounds a little immodest, but it's true. And Ron Santo and I were together 15 years. So I've been very lucky with guys named Ron, I would say, with an absolute certainty. I was just going over some notes about Santo, though. I'm assuming it's Santo you're talking about. I put together a CD on Ron, part of my Baseball Voices series. And the notes had one story that I did not include because I was afraid it would embarrass the ball player to whom this happened. Ron Santo and I are broadcasting games. This Cubs player 3 times in 1 week gets picked off base. 3 times. It's hard to get picked off 3 times in 2 years. But in 1 week, he kept getting picked off and taking these big leads, and none of the plays were even close. And Ronnie was growing increasingly agitated with each time he got picked off. And finally, on the third one, here's what made me laugh. I couldn't stop laughing. On the third one, my call was, and the pickoff throw to second, and they picked him off again. And I hear Ron bellow at the top of his voice, "What is wrong with that man?" I don't know if that has ever been said quite that way about one of your own ball players in the history of big league announcing. But as soon as he let out with that, I started laughing. I had to hit the cough button. I couldn't talk for about 2 minutes. Because and Ronnie could get away with it, of course. He could get away with absolute anything, but only Ron would get away with a line like that. Pretty funny stuff. The Cubs this past year, Jennifer, had a good season, as you know, close to being great, but we have a solid nucleus still intact. We're going to be competitive, and maybe we'll get back to the playoffs next year and get a few good breaks and get some hot hitters and hot pitchers. And at the very end, I get another chance to say, the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. It gave me enormous pleasure to say those words back in 2016. I say, let's all go back and do that again and have some more fun. I better get moving here because we're out of time. Jennifer, have a great holiday. Thanks to Doug and Sarah Lynn for thinking of me for this assignment. Final thoughts. Go Cubs. Stay safe. And thank you for listening to Cubs Radio.